First problem. You guys are gonna have to help me here in the back, because I didn't bring my cheat sheet with me. But I believe it's 5 plus, is it -6? Is it -6? Nope, -5. All right, something real simple. And another thing about math is when people are young, you have to try and teach them how to think things through so they can understand, not memorize. Memorizing doesn't help you learn. Memorizing just gets you to repeat stuff. You have to understand logic. So you can't memorize things. So what I used to tell kids all the time was, anytime you have a number that's a positive, there's no sign in front of the number, so it's assumed it's a positive, and one that's a negative, what you do is you subtract. Subtract the big number, subtract the small number from the big number. Well, here they're both the same. So anytime they're the same, it's 0. So what happens? It's 0. 0 is neither negative nor positive. So that's easy. Well, when the numbers are different, what's the next one then?
-6.
5 plus -6. Well, what do? Disregard the signs. Once again, you got a positive and a negative. Disregard them and learn how to subtract. So if you got, I believe we got some sample basketball designs in the packets that you were given. That's to help fill out, okay? So you figure out you got 6. Well, if you're gonna take 5 away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it leaves you 1. So you go to number 1, and then you go back and see which number was greater, the 6 or the 5. Well, obviously 6 is greater than 5. So then you take the sign that's attached to 6, and your answer is -1. Okay? And then the last one is, and what is it?
6 plus -5.
6 plus -5. Use the same thought process. Disregard the signs of the numbers. It's not a negative, it's not a positive. 6 minus 5. So once again, you take your 6 players. I hope they let us play with 6, it'd make life a lot easier. Take your 6 players, you subtract 5 of them, leaves you 1. So the answer is 1. However, this time, the 6 is bigger than the 5. The 6 is the positive number, so it's a positive 1. Simple little things, but things that are so important for life. Think about figuring out a way to balance your checkbook. Think about understanding how not to spend more money than you make. Little things like that, so kids understand how important it is, how valuable it is, that they comprehend something so minor allows them to succeed at something that's so important for the rest of their life. Kids don't understand that. If you tell kids in today, when I was a kid, we had no money, so we didn't care about money. Kids today's day and age, everything's about money. My children, that's all they want to talk about, money, my allowance. I'll clean everything you need me for how much? Well, we start talking deduction. So if you don't clean this one room, you're only getting 90% of what your allowance is. So they got to figure out how to do math if they want to succeed. So important for what we're doing. So this is dear to me, dear to my wife. It's about education. So I'm absolutely ecstatic for the work Josh and the EOC's put together to create this opportunity to empower teachers and parents to help young people.